Hello! Welcome back to Dark and Dicey. Back from the stream of many eyes, guys. Yeah. It was a really good time.
It was a really good time.
Was lightened.
For us. I don't know about the city we were in.
Yeah, you guys were there for one day.
Bad
Holy
time.
crap.
Bad time.
There was so much property damage. So if you guys didn't catch the third episode at the stream of many eyes, let me catch you up real quick. Our heroes went in search for the business front of Fizzlepots. Fizzlepot's Lordly Liquids. They were going to move his business right back over to Fairhaim. And while they did find the shop, a turtle and a dire boar, they also found themselves burdened with the possession of this great and powerful magical artifact, the Stone of Golor. And up till this day, I think all your characters still think it's called Google MacGuffin.
Yep.
And that's probably going to continue that way.
It isn't?
It has an original name. But Google MacGuffin. Due to your somewhat random inheritance of this terrifying magical artifact, you were chased through the streets of Waterdeep by the minions of Xanathar. They wanted to get their hands on the stone, but they couldn't quite stop you and your new direboar friend. The direboar carved a path through the streets of Waterdeep, desecrated some graves in the City of the Dead, that was special, and ended up hurling them towards the yawning portal, and that is where we left them. The Stone of Golor itself was locked in a chest mid-shenanigans. What happened after that was, unfortunately for you all, the guard was present and you were arrested. That was a lot of property damage that you did to the city, so it's only understandable. But fortunately, you did have the capital on you to pay your bail, as it were, meaning that giant sack of gold you found in the carriage is now gone. That is the price of freedom. So you handed over the giant bag of gold, they let you go. And now, the four of you who went on this adventure you're just a few minutes, I want to say like 20-ish so minutes outside of Fairhaim. You're drifting back towards home. Anya did not come with you because it's just not very wise for Yuanti to be in the streets of Waterdeep, so she was at home the entire time. This entire trip, I want to say, about 3 weeks' time, with the time it took you to get there, your activities to come back. So it's been almost a month.
So in the span of like 3 months, we've been in prison twice.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's not like the most, but it's higher than average.
So here's a question.
Yeah.
Are we banned from Waterdeep forever?
You're not welcome back for a while.
Cool. Figured.
For the foreseeable future, anyway.
Did anything special happen to the graveyard?
Oh yeah, that was my other question.
If something did, you were not in the city long enough to see. You'll have to find out later from people.
I'd rather not be there to find out.
I don't want to know.
Just
Wonderful.
Random cops in Waterdeep going like, "Shut down the gang!" as zombies flood the streets.
They won't be able to attribute that to me.
That's true. That's true.
It's a perfect crime.
Raising the dead. Always getting away.
All necromancy.
So you guys have this 20-something minutes. The journey took a lot out of you. It's just a lot of sitting, waiting around, and you're tired from your journey, having been through a lot in the matter of like the 1 or 2 days you were in Waterdeep. Top Button is just sort of sitting on a makeshift lawn chair on the deck of this ship, just kind of mumbling to himself, all that gold gone. I can't believe they threw us in prison. Well, I mean, no, actually, I can't believe it. We did some crazy stuff.
Yeah, it seems par for the course.
Yeah.
You reckon like you've never been in prison before, Top Button?
Well, I mean, not like that. Have you been imprisoned like that?
Not in such a dramatic fashion.
Well, yeah, it was pretty dramatic, right?
It was pretty prisony.
Spectacular, I have to say.
You guys are all sort of just huddled around this. There's a little furnace thing on the top of the boat to keep you warm as it sails through. You see the beginning of that magical mist start to envelop the ship, signifying that you're almost home. And as you're just kind of tired, sitting in the chairs in front of this, warm little furnace. Make a perception check really quick.
17.
17.
10.
10.
Starting the day with a nat 1.
Excellent!
17.
17. Okay. Pluck is the only one sort of just lost so far in his own head that he doesn't notice. But at some point, the rest of you, your eyes all start to trail towards Pluck. And the thing he's got sitting in his lap, it's green, and it has 3 eyes.
Huh.
And it's wearing a tiny cap.
Am I not aware of it?
No.
just like not even realize, just petting it.
Pluck?
Like,
Pluck.
Well,
Look in your lap.
Hello.
I'll be damned if that's not Google MacGuffin.
It is I, Google MacGuffin.
What did I tell you?
where?
Hello, friends. Nice to see you again.
I just chuck it across the room.
Ah!
I want to pounce on it.
It skitters across the floor, and you reach it first, and you pick it up. Thanks for the save.
Uh-huh.
Its tiny cap is slightly askew.
Where'd you get this hat?
Oh, I knit. It passes the time.
Yeah, Nick.
This thing is terrifying.
You are an oval that talks. How do you knit?
You see a pair of little knitting needles and a ball of yarn float behind it. Just sort of...
No, never mind. Didn't ask.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
I can show you how. It's very simple.
What are your limits?
How so?
Like, do you have any rules?
Oh, as in, what are my ability limits?
Yes.
Oh, well.
Or moral. I don't know.
Well, we know that it can raise an entire graveyard.
I was working on it, though we were removed before I could finish my my mission.
Like,
I
do you
apologize.
keep recharging?
Did you partially succeed at least?
Unfortunately not, but
Well, we
I
have
promise
to go back at some point.
I am
Jeez.
stone of my word. I will go back and finish my mission one day.
Oh, okay.
And
No
also,
worries.
it can knit, so sky's the limit, I guess.
Yes, of course. Would you all like tiny hats?
Sure.
Absolutely.
I'll take a hat.
Why not?
It just starts to knit these tiny hats in midair.
All this incredible omnipotent power, and this is what we're doing.
Do you,
Alright.
need recharging or something if we ask you lots of questions?
Usually, I get tired after a day of activity like anyone else, but I'll be fresh the next day.
Okay.
Are you suggesting you're a person?
Oh no, I am an ancient powerful artifact. Here, have a tiny hat.
No, thank you.
Pluck just kind of...
Yeah.
Are you the paintric god of crocheting?
I could be, one day, if I try very hard. Who knows what the future holds? I'm sure you have
Apparently
many
you
questions. Look, I have a favor to ask all of you, which is why I'm here.
Oh.
Would you give me a second to explain myself?
Pluck's just like gnawing on the hat.
Yeah, it's like when he says tiny hat, he means it. These are like little finger hats that would fit on him. But like for you, you could have like little finger hats.
Yeah, go ahead, Google.
You see, I have been stuck in one place for a very long time. I was trapped in Waterdeep and I could not leave. But then you came. I really like you guys.
Oh no.
Alexis!
I really like you guys.
We like you too.
And I was wondering, I heard a little bit about where you come from. Fairhaim, was it? The Black Steel Isles. It sounds like such an interesting place. I am somewhat of a collector of knowledge, and I would love it if you took me with you on your adventures. Just for now. I won't be a burden.
It'll probably be a burden.
For now until what?
They said there won't be a burden. And they know all.
For now, until I've collected the information I require.
And what's that?
Oh, who knows? who knows how long it'll take. That's what's so exciting about it.
That's my question. What does this thing want?
To gather knowledge. I don't know anything about the Blacksteel Isles, and I would like to.
And how will you use that knowledge?
For my own personal pleasure. It brings me pleasure to know things.
Kovacs, are we not on these islands for our own personal pleasure?
Yes, but we're people. We have feelings and
Ouch.
emotions. You just said you weren't a person.
No, true.
We have goals. We have passions.
And Mr. Top Button, no disrespect to you, but do you really think we're going to accomplish those goals anytime soon without something extraordinary?
Top Button is considering this thing. It's like, look, I may not be a master wizard or whatever, but I feel like having this terrifying, powerful artifact on our side is better than having it not.
Yeah.
While they're talking, can I try to sleight of hand the stone?
Sure.
Directly
Now
in
you're
front of me, in
It's-
my hands.
24.
24.
It's right here.
I just want to like slip it and like try and find a window or something.
Right, you guys are talking amongst yourselves, and you take the stone, still knitting. Mm-hmm. Where are we going?
Can I roll a perception check?
You don't have to roll a perception check. You notice pretty quickly after Pluck takes the stone, and it just outright says, "Where are we going, Pluck?"
Oi!
I'm just like already holding it out a window. I
Plus,
thought it could use some sunshine.
Don't you do it, boy.
I do not expect you guys to take me with you for nothing. I am exchanging my help for whatever endeavors you may require of me. I just want to seek knowledge.
okay.
An entire island that I have never experienced sounds like an amazing time.
I have one condition from myself.
What is that?
You need to find my daughter.
Oh, yes, of course. The stone glows green for a second. Found her.
Bloody hell, where?
As you as you ask that, you notice the ship slowly coming out of the fog. It is starting to pull into the dock. The stone turns from you. You notice it shift lightly in your hand, Pluck, to turn towards the dock itself, and you notice that Fairhaim looks a little different since last you left. It's been 3 good solid weeks.
I swear to God, there's like giant snake statues.
Please.
It's just like they've rebuilt it into the Temple of Doom, but with snakes. No,
I hate snakes.
Fairhaim seems a little busier than last time you guys left. There's actually some folks using the port now. You see another ship take off in another direction. There's even like a little a line of folks ready to get on the next one. You see that across the way, the pretty cook has been fixed up. It's not as drab or dreary as it used to be. There's some color now. The sign has been fixed. There are folks coming in and out of it, like a real business. You do notice that the orphanage has been reconstructed.
I have a note on this.
Yes.
The outside is done. The inside is just, there's no furniture. It's just one room because Anya took most of the money and built a statue of herself in the middle of town.
I'm really glad I funded
Just dirt
that.
floors.
Gotcha.
It looks nice though.
Yes, the outside of this orphanage looks great.
That's nice.
Though even though you did get rid of all the furniture and stuff, they had enough to still keep the children's beds in there, and
That's
Oh, that's
nice.
nice.
and like a small kitchen for the children to eat at. So that's still part of the orphanage.
I didn't approve that.
Right. Despite your best efforts, there is still a way to sustain these children throughout the day. But yes, there is a giant statue of Anya in the middle of town.
What in the hell has she done?
The kids are playing around it, though. They seem to like it.
We could leave.
Wow. Don't you love capitalism?
I'm with Pluck. We should leave.
This place is awful.
The children are all wearing little cloaks, like little dark cloaks with little snake emblems on the back. They're having a really good time, you guys. So you see that Ironhoof Smithy is up and running. Parts are turning. It looks like he's actually got an inventory. 1 or 2 actual shoppers browsing his goods. A couple of the burnt down homes have been rebuilt. As you finally dock into Fairhaim, you know you may have done terrible things to this rich noble and maybe destroyed his property and a lot of property in Waterdeep. But at least in this town, you've done some good. You know, life is a little bit better because of you guys. Way to go. As you guys finally dock and start to exit the boat, you feel the boat rumble beneath you as the last of you finishes getting off, and through the cargo door, you see the door itself sort of crack from inside and just burst open from the bottom, and Sir Piggleton wiggles out from the cargo space. Yes. Top Button just sort of goes like, you have no idea how much beer it cost me to just get that thing relaxed for the entire trip.
Top Button, you're a legend.
I try my best.
You got it drunk?
Yeah, for the entire week and a half voyage.
Good lord. How is it not dead?
You see the Direboar run over to the side and just vomit over onto the docks, and it just kind of pools out and almost touches your feet.
Oh my god.
Oi, is that why they were rationing drinks?
Yeah, that's why.
As like the vomit's like pouring, Plux just kind of like.
It tastes like beer.
That's nice.
I guess birds do eat their parents' vomit, so
You like, sir? Can I like find like a cup so I can start like?
Yeah, of course. You have like you carry sort of knickknacks on you all the time. You have like an empty mason jar kind of thing. You're like, oh, Direboar vomit. This could come in handy. You just start collecting this thing's vomit.
It's like, this is nice.
Sir Pickleton just sort of stumbles off the boat, looking more sick than ornery for once. Finds a patch of grass and just. Just falls asleep.
I go and pet him.
beautiful.
Plux just gonna like sit down and like prop up against him, just kind of.
Right.
He
is a majestic beast. From behind you guys, you notice one more passenger disembarking. It's Filbert, the turtle.
Oh.
Hey, you guys, wait for Filbert.
Oh, that might be a while.
It takes him a little bit.
Time but a nap.
And he's carrying like the implementations to make this fizzy drink. Unfortunately, because of the massive amount of damage you've done to Waterdeep, not only did the profits have to go into your bail, but you did have to sell a lot of the business equipment. So what you have left is basically the bare bones essentials to make this fizzy drink in Filbert's arms. But you got it, so no better place to start over than home at Fairhaim.
Guys, should we teach the pretty cook to work this?
Does anyone want it?
I don't really want to spend any time doing it.
And then
But I'd
take most of the profits from it?
exactly.
I hold up the cup of vomit, just I think we got a better future with this.
Oh, let me see.
I'll have some soup. It's delicious.
Oh, and just
Stop abusing the elderly.
Slowly trickles into his mouth. His wrinkled turtle mouth just open, and his dry turtle tongue just kind of
It's nice, right?
It tastes like hops.
I see it. I take it back.
Oh, we should make a flavor out of that.
We should.
Tastes better than the stuff we have.
Mm-hmm.
And he waddles off. So you have this massive Direboar now. The children have started to surround it and climbed on top of it and just sort of dancing on its belly. Who knows where you're going to put it, but he's yours. He's your responsibility. He's your company's responsibility now.
Great.
Yeah.
It's the company car.
He's literally the company car.
It's a tax write-off.
You also see that the tent has been completely built in the corner of the town. So that's also taken care of.
Is that Shady Jeff and Walter's doing?
You do notice Shady Jeff hanging out in front of the tent, doing some bookkeeping, and he sees you guys and just sort of waves. It's like, hey, welcome back. The stone has settled in your pocket.
Oh.
Yeah. It's just sort of like nestled in there, wearing its tiny cap. I can't wait for the great adventure that lies ahead. Anya, you see your friends disembarking the ship at last. They're back from whatever they've done in Waterdeep. You have no idea.
Oh boy.
Oh, it is you! Those people I once traveled with. How long have you been gone? How long?
Month?
1 month?
Weeks.
Is it 2 weeks?
Long enough for you to erect this monstrosity.
Oh, well, thank you. I love being called a monstrosity. Yes, I told them, no, you don't build a giant statue of me. I said, build a huge statue of me, and they did.
It's true, we were there. She said all those things.
Did Katri have anything to say about this?
Katri was just happy that her orphanage was rebuilt.
I am hero.
That's a first.
Do I see the thing, the MacGuffin?
Make a perception check. See if Plug can hide it away from you.
Perception. 17, 16. What does this mean, Nate? Proficiency, persuasion. Oh, no, it's perception. That's another P word. 16.
16. You do see a little tiny hat sticking out of his pocket, connected to some green thing.
I wanna walk up to Pluck.
You walk up to Pluck.
Pluck, my friend. I see something that's poking out of your pocket. Can it be?
Phrasing.
Oh, sorry. So sorry.
I put the little hat on the finger and like try to cover the rest, but like it's a little hot.
I steal the hat.
You take the hat.
You fool!
You acquire a finger hat.
And I say, these must be very valuable to you all.
Oh, don't,
Yes?
don't take that.
It's
We
magical,
need it.
actually.
Yes, it is magical. You want it back? You give me a fucking bracelet. I need this.
You just sort of
I
hear
just like
off.
hide my wrist.
You just sort of hear off to the side. If you would like one, I could make you one.
Ah, who said?
Excuse me?
Look, is the thing sticking out the pocket talking to me?
No, Pluck.
No, that was me. See,
Yep.
and I.
Pluck's been practicing his ventriloquism.
I mimic exactly what it just said. It's like, I can make you one.
Oh, Pluck. Pluck.
Yes.
My plucky friend.
Yes.
My plucky boy.
Yes.
He's not a chicken. Don't call him a chicken.
As Anya is low-key berating Pluck in front of everyone again, Anya, you do see the little knitting needles and ball of yarn float up behind Pluck's head.
Do I notice it?
No.
Oh.
Pluck.
What?
You are magic. Maybe you should have stitched you. Bows to Pluck. Pluck! You are magic!
It just starts knitting above his head.
Ah, Pluck!
I like see where I'm pointing it. I'm just like.
Oh,
It's a strong magic.
and you make me bracelet.
Perhaps.
You said you would make.
If the price is right.
Oh, I don't have
Anya,
any money.
you just hear off to the side. Are you ashamed of me, Pluck?
Look, what is voice coming out of the ether? Is not you?
Should she not know about my existence?
What existence? Show yourself! What exists?
So it's just like. He just reaches in and he takes out the stone. He's like, we made a friend? Question mark.
Anya, what you see is a palm-sized green slab of stone
Ooh,
with 3 very unnerving-looking eyes set in the center of it.
you have bedrock.
This thing specializes in killing snakes. You'd best be nice to it.
I'm always nice. Why are you not thinking
That's
I am nice? I build
factually
orphanage.
untrue. I specialize in many things.
Including killing snakes, which you're very good at, I'm sure.
I
Green rock.
have a hard time lying
should-
about
It's 'cause you're a
killing
rock.
snakes.
Everything's hard
Because I
for
don't.
you.
You see, I look at Google MacGuffin. I'm like, see, the first rule of improv is yes and. Alright? You gotta go with it.
I'm sorry, I'll try to get better at that.
Rock.
Yes,
Rock friend.
I'd rather you stay truthful, Google.
Yes, okay, I can do that too.
That was my number one concern with you. Do you lie?
I am very bad at lying. It does not come naturally.
Do you bear any ill will towards us or
No, I
anything?
Like you. I like all of you.
Do you like
Quite a
me?
bit. Well, I just met you, so I have no...
What if I do a trick? for
Depends
you?
on the trick. What trick?
She does lots of those.
I can make you fly.
He slowly levitates off Flux's
Whoa.
hand by himself. Got that covered.
Oh,
What else?
Wow. I can make you disappear.
Ooh.
so can I.
No.
Throwing does not count as making disappear.
Alright, that's fair.
Well, she doesn't have a bracelet, so I guess she can't.
You do not knowing.
I'm pretty sure.
Anyway, Anya, was it?
Yes.
Hello, my
Hello.
name is Google MacGuffin.
That's his dumb name.
Yes, well, your friends named me.
That's fair.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
He's a dumb friend.
Ha 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 ha.
The truth comes out.
Look at their eyes. They're like all googly. Makes sense.
As I told your friends, I will be traveling and adventuring with you for a while to gain knowledge of the Black Steel Isles. I hope that is okay.
I am pro at black stealing.
Good. We will get along just fine.
I'm
Would you
good.
like a tiny hat?
I would like a bracelet to using the magic power. You see, I am warlock. Yes,
s-
I cannot.
The stone glows.
Whoa.
Affirmative. I can get you one of those bracelets.
You are my new best friend.
Why are you shaking your head, Werblund?
Why are you shaking it?
The mission will be possibly compromised.
No, it will not. I do magic. I help. They don't like me.
Because
I
you
just
try to undercut us.
I mean, I think
Often.
the mission would probably be more compromised if we had golems on us every time.
Yes, if you not give me, I will summon all the golems.
What are these golems you
They're
speak of?
annoying.
If you cast magic in these islands without one of these, the golems come for you.
The Stone of Golor flashes green one more time. Ah, that is very, very interesting.
I don't like that. I don't like how it said that.
I will keep my magic usage to a bare minimum while here on the Black Steel Isles. How exciting.
Do we need to get this thing a bracelet?
Can you wear bracelets?
The stone kind of tilts to its side. I will need a bit of rope.
Can I like just try to take my bracelet off and just kind of like
You take the bracelet off. You drop it on the stone. Unfortunately, the stone is a little too slim and just sort of goes like.
so
Huh.
just I drop it, it just like falls back.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, a bit of rope it is. But no, I would love to help you get one of those bracelets.
Thank you, Google.
You're welcome. I just want to be helpful and friendly to my new friends.
Really helpful.
Yes.
So what's our next target for a bracelet?
What about my request?
Which one was that? Was it still the undead?
No!
yeah, you've got kind of bit.
I
of a big
asked you to
to-do
find
list.
my daughter.
Yes, and I have found her.
Oh, you
And
have
where is she?
She is in Thisbanar. We cannot go to Thisbanar as we are now. You will be thrown in prison or executed.
I was told she was here.
Oh, she will be here.
And when?
You know
At the end of the
future?
month. No, he asked me to locate his daughter.
Here.
I located his daughter and learned everything about her and her situation.
In Fairhaim. Who's she with? Who's got her?
Winkerbean. I feel like you know who has had her. The same person who has had her this entire time. I will let you know, though, she will be on this island in about 6 days.
In Fairhaim.
No, Allhaven.
Where?
Winkerbean will be setting up his own personal circus in Allhaven. He does not know what you plan to do with yours. Neither do I. What do you plan to do with this circus?
Entertain the orphans.
It's classified.
Right. As you're speaking with the stone, Shady Jeff makes his way over to you. It's like, guys, welcome back, huh? You guys get the yeah, he doesn't see you. You sort of spirited away the stone. You guys get the business stuff, the fizzy water stuff.
A portion of it.
Ah, you guys look.
I take the cups like, and we enhance the formula.
He looks at it. Yeah, I watched you scoop the vomit up.
It's really
I trust it's good. I trust
He
it's
wasn't
good.
trying to hide the fact that
No,
it was vomit.
It was very earnest. I understand that. No, yeah, it's. I'm all right. I'm okay. Thank
Jeff.
you. Yes.
6 days. My daughter's coming to Allhaven. I need to be there.
All right. I don't think you've explained to Shady Jeff anything about you and your daughter, so he just sort of goes, "Well, that was a random segue. I didn't know you were a father."
Congratulations.
Yeah. Is she visiting?
She's been taken captive.
Oh, you having children? They probably take her because you
what
are
a dramatic
underage.
twist.
Because you are 4 years old, right? Why are you looking at me like this?
Okay, well, if she's been kidnapped and you say she's coming to Allhaven in 6 days?
Allhaven, Winkerbean Circus. Our rival.
He is planning to set one up there.
She's one of his attractions.
Are you saying Winkerbean's Emporium has your daughter?
Yeah.
Okay, that's gonna be, wow, that's a lot. You understand the kind of organization Winkerbean runs, correct?
Surface level, not particularly.
He's the worst kind of mob boss.
Well, I knew that.
Yeah. So there's going to be plenty of guards. You know what? Let me look into it. Let me see if I can get any more information. I'll bring that information back to you. Because if we can unite you and your child, why not? In the meantime, however, I do have a little surprise for you guys. Mm-hmm. Come with me to the tent. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time.
What is it?
Just it'd be faster if I just showed you.
Alright.
He walks you over to the tent. It's this big billowing affair. It's, you know, the reds, yellows, and golds and purples. It's a really legit looking circus tent. It's very pretty. It's rather sizable too. When you go in, you see this big grand space. It's empty. There's space for all sorts of
Lions and tigers and bears?
if you would like.
Oh my.
However, currently there's nothing in this tent. There's been nothing set up. He walks you over to the center area with the little the ring itself, and sitting there on a side bench, you see 4 robed figures, sort of just interacting with each other, kind of like shooting shit, as you were. Shady Jeff brings you up to them and says, "Gentlemen, may I introduce you to your employers?" Anya, you're not familiar with these guys yet because they were just brought in this day. The hooded figures all rise and snap to attention, as if like very professional. Shady Jeff gestures to these 4 and says to you, "May I present to you your cultists?"
Hey, I'm familiar with Golding.
Excuse me?
Well, I remember I told you I'd find you some folks to work in your circus, and
100 gold worth of entertainers?
yeah, so you didn't provide me with quite enough to find more specialized talent. So, cultist number 1, step forward. Well, one of them shuffles forward. It's like, yeah, that guy, recovering alcoholic. So cultist number 2. Yep, there he is. He comes forward. Yeah, this guy was saddled with debt when he kind of faked his own death. So here he is.
Oh, it's zombie. It's very good.
Yeah, no, faked his own death.
Can
So-
you swallow fire?
Oh, that's cultist number 4. He's a pyromaniac.
Oh, good.
I really like setting things on fire. And cultist number 3, what was your thing again? I had an overbearing parent and I lived with them until I was 40. Great! These 4 are under your command.
Oh, it's great.
Yes,
Nice to
I
meet
convinced
you all.
them. I convinced them that their prior lives were garbage and nothing could get worse. Why not join a cult?
Oh, it's perfect.
Yeah.
What cult is it that
Oh,
they're
did you not see
part
the
of?
giant statue out
Oh,
front?
that okay.
It's
That
gotten
one.
very
All right.
popular.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
The kids love it. Did you see their tiny little costumes?
I did. They were.
It was so cute.
Unfortunately, yes.
Anya had a hand in making them.
It's a little.
Oh, that's a surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
What can I say? I'm so popular everywhere I go, except for the people who killed my parents and chased me out of town. We can talk about that later.
Shady Jeff just sort of like takes an awkward moment of silence and is like, well, all right, I'll leave you to your cultists. See ya.
So I got a slightly off-topic question.
Yeah.
Do I know how far, like how many days it would take if like we were to try to go back to Thizbanar?
Oh, Thizbanar would only be about like a day's travel at most.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So you're left in the circus tent with these 4 cultists. They're at attention. No one here has ever done this before, so one of them sort of like, are you going to give us any orders, or?
Are any of you really stretchy? Flexible?
One of them tries to do like a cartwheel, doesn't succeed, and just sort of.
That might work.
He's the best we've got.
Can anyone sing?
Number 2, I think you can sing pretty well. So yeah, I'll try.
Okay, okay.
The other 3.
Okay, can any of you ride an elephant?
They look around. I don't know how.
Maybe we'll find one. You don't know. Can you ride it if we get one?
We'll very much try.
Are any of you good at stealing bracelets?
Number 1's a pretty good pickpocket. It's like, yeah, I had to find different ways to earn money after I lost all my money drinking. So I picked people's pockets for a living for a while.
Great.
Yeah.
Just food for thought, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to audition for part of singer.
Okay.
All right then.
Many years ago, little Anya ran away. She vowed to get revenge on people who killed her mommy and daddy. Then she met some friends after she killed a man in a bar. And then they went to Tisma bar. And now I have my own gold. And now I will get bracelet. And soon I will take over world. And you can all be in my cult.
I actually think the kids will like that.
Yeah, the cultist class.
That's it. I'm out of here.
Exposition. Yep, I'm with you.
It's time to go.
Warland.
Should we be doing anything while we're here?
It's up to them. I don't care.
So you guys just leave. You're like, this is weird. I'm out.
Fucking done.
So you 3 are left in the tent with your 4 minions. One of them scratches themselves.
Warbland, what if we go see Ironhoof, get properly equipped, go to Thizbanar, and free your daughter? I'd like to sink my sword into as many of that militia as possible.
Before she's here,
Correct. Get the drop on them.
we'd have to go soon. Let me tell you something, Kovacs. I don't like you. But I like you more than everyone else. I don't
Feeling
like
is mutual.
any of you. But I'm willing to pitch in and help with whatever you may need. If you'll all help me with this thing. Even if that means getting Anya a bracelet, whatever that might entail.
I accept.
Are the others within hearing distance, or have you guys moved on?
No, we're like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Hi.
There's only one thing in this world that matters. This is it.
So I can tell, and our interests are quite in line. I need to destroy Sir Lucian. He's taken everything from me.
He's taken more from me than you realize.
Should we get the others involved?
Let's go see what we can get at the blacksmith first.
Alright, so you
Did
guys...
I hear this though? Because technically I like walked off when they did.
Oh, did you also walk off?
Yes. Could I have eavesdropped on this?
Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and roll perception. See if you heard any of that.
Nat 20.
Oh, you heard all of that.
You heard our thoughts.
Yeah.
So like after they do this, I walk up. I'm like, so I heard what's going on then, and I just need to ask you one thing.
All right.
So like, if you were to rank everyone, like how much you like them. I don't need to know the others. I just want to know where I fall.
You're all right, Pluck. Onwards.
After you guys finish that little exchange, the Stone of Golor kind of pops up from Flick's pocket again. It's like, Werblin, could I be of assistance getting your daughter back?
Yes, we're going to need you, actually.
That sounds like a fantastic time. I'm so excited, you guys.
Okay.
With all due respect, of course, we are rescuing your daughter.
Can you find her in Thisbanar?
Yes, I can. If you take me with you, I can point her out to you.
What kind of ship should we take? Commercial? Is that something we can charter?
Unfortunately, what I've been able to gather about Thisbanar, since the revolt, trade has slowed down to a trickle. They are now a very closed-off, self-contained economy. So trade ships will be suspicious. So will private and commercial ships. There is no easy way into Thisbanar right now.
Typical of Lucian to consolidate his power.
Alright, well I guess we gotta wait till they come here then. What a shame.
What kind of security would they have in Thisbanar versus here, guarding her?
Lucian has consolidated all military power inside the city. There are guards everywhere, and worse. Kovacs, have you told everyone about the other part of the political upheaval?
Oh, you mean the part where he allowed the Drow to take seats of power in the city and operate their blood magic in the city's underbelly, committing human sacrifice, summoning demons, Lucian himself being imbued with demonic strength?
Yes, all of that.
That part?
There will be demons.
He failed to mention that prayer too.
I think I heard him getting loud, so I follow.
So you're like, demons, what?
Kovacs, why go to Thisbanar now?
Before you
Yes.
answer that, I just want to set the scenes. Like you guys have all left. You trickled out of the tent, and the four cultists have just sort of been left there. Like, I guess they'll tell us what to do later. Yeah.
Can Pluck like quickly poke his head in? And he's like, you learn to juggle. You two, I don't know, make out or something.
Well, the one fellow can breathe fire, so...
As you leave, like they just sort of look at each other. One of them's like, "We knew this would happen."
What if it's a fire-breathing makeout session?
Oh.
Yeah.
And the other one goes off to find like juggling things. Anyway, continue. Sorry.
Where were we?
Why are we going to Thisbanar?
Yes, perhaps it would be wise to wait. I don't know if Lucian and his forces are able to be stopped as we are now.
What are we talking about?
If he consolidates his power there, why don't we consolidate ours here?
The
Because we
stone-
do have some now.
The stone turns to the terrible political thing that Kovacs is responsible for.
And look, it was not my fault completely.
Why people keep getting mad at you?
Yeah,
when you say
people
what your
don't
name
like you.
is.
It wasn't my fault. I was just in the middle of it.
Hey, pipe down. You tried to murder all of us.
That's right.
I've done no such thing. doing?
The man I wish to destroy has demonic strength, and so do you. So why should I trust you?
Kovacs, I don't know if it makes difference, but I don't care about your upheaval.
I didn't expect you to, Anya.
Thank you. It means much to me.
The stone sort of pops up really quick. It's like, to be fair, there is one difference between Sir Lucian and Trixa. It is not Trixa's fault that she has a demon inside her.
What is this?
I got your back. I know what's up.
Thanks, Google.
Oh, so we...
Wait, you know what's up?
Oh, yes. When we've spoken, I looked inside your mind. I know everything about you. Everything. Everything.
Give me that.
Just like...
So, I try to whisper to it. So, do you know how I can get rid of him?
You guys are just like right around her, and she's just like whispering.
Can I roll
like a foot?
Listen or perception or...
Are you actually trying to keep this from everyone?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. Roll perception, even though she's
16.
6.
23.
23.
You've got ears today.
8. All right. Pluck and
I
word
mean, I don't
one.
expect Google to whisper, but I'm whispering.
You've hurried him away somewhere, but you two can still sort of be like, oh, what are you talking about? All right. So what are you asking one more time?
So, do you know how I can get rid of him?
Are you talking about the demon inside you?
Yes.
There is no easy answer to that, Trixa. Let me first start off by asking you a question. How long do you think it will take for you to forgive your mother?
Why do I have to?
Once you forgive your mother, you can then choose to rid yourself of your demon. It's going to be a while, isn't it?
Well, then can I at least control him?
Control is an interesting word. He is piggybacking off of your negative emotions, your fear, your anger, your base fight or flight responses. That is where he lives. Every time you lose control of your emotions, you allow him out. Think of it this way. You try to repress him at every corner, at every opportunity. As you are now, it is unlikely you will ever repress him when he tries to come out. Instead, why not wield him? Try to summon it instead. Have him operate under your terms. Have you ever tried?
No?
Give it a shot.
Who else?
Did we hear all that?
Only those two. You guys have gone, yeah.
Damn it.
It's like... So... There's some... baggage.
I think we've discovered a lot of family issues in the party today.
It's like, you carry on just a moment, please. I want to, like, take Whirlwind aside.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think that Kovac should know about this.
The stone is, sorry, well, as you're doing it, the stone is whispering to her, it's like, your anger is justified. Never let anyone ever tell you that it is not.
Thank you.
I know it's a little complicated, but I wouldn't put it past Kovacs to kill a little girl. And that doesn't seem right.
Can I hear this shit?
Where are you now? Where have you left the group, or are you still just sort of like idling around everyone?
I never left. I mean, she kind of scurried off with the stone, so I don't know.
Roll perception. If you're literally right there, with advantage, in fact, because you have not left the group.
15.
15. You catch every few words. Kovacs.
Your name. Yeah.
Kill little girl.
I'm sorry, excuse me. What are you two talking about?
I didn't say anything.
So Google.
What is she saying to that thing?
She's saying that there's demons with your Lucian friend there. and it's very scary.
Yes, I already knew that.
I know, but now
She doesn't know anything about that. Why would she ask it about that?
But now you double know that. And no one's half the battle, so therefore you're prepped for the whole damn thing.
What are you whispering?
So you think if I just try, I can just use his powers?
I'm just like, don't try it now, though.
Yeah, you know, Trixa, what I find interesting is that you've been alone your entire life. Yes, I know you've had quote-unquote parents, but I know you've been alone your entire life. Up until this point, though, we can't say that, can we? You've had a person in your corner this entire time. What really interests me is how many times this thing has chosen to save your life. Gone out of its way to protect you.
But...
Oh no, I know. It's a horrible demon.
And he keeps attacking my friends.
Yes, he does.
I don't want to do that. And he keeps getting me in trouble.
Well, if you don't like what's happening, I suppose you'll just have to look inside and forgive your mother.
We are so fucked.
Let's focus first.
All of us!
I'm just going to focus first on showing him who's boss, okay?
Yes, good idea.
Trixa,
Huh?
you're hugging Petrock. I want to hold Gugu Gaga too.
When she turns to look at you after she finishes speaking with the stone, you see a trace of green flashing in her eyes before it fades completely.
What are you doing?
I'm just asking the rock like everyone else is. Here, you can have your turn.
You are literally jealous of me. You have green-eyed. Alright, Rock! Hey!
Hello!
Hello, can you sympathize with me?
I will sympathize with you.
Thank you.
Well, after you get the rock, did you guys still want to go to the smithy?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll come back to you in a second. They've been waiting to go to the smithy for a little bit. You guys make your way over to Ironhoof. Things are kicking. He's got ores stocked in the back. He's got like lines of short swords, long swords, small things of armor. He sees you guys approaching. He's like, "Hey, you guys, huh? Huh?
Iron Hoof.
Not bad, huh?
Looks like you're thriving.
That's right. That's right. Did you guys get what you need to get done in Waterdeep, the business?
You could say that.
Don't know.
More or less.
Is he like paid up to where he's like gonna give us stuff, or like do we need to like pay him?
Well, he actually, speaking of which, he does in fact motion you guys over. I've got something for you. Come here for a second. You remember all that silver and adamantite you freed from Allhaven last time you were there?
Yes, of course.
I've got something for you. Hold on a second. He reaches down below and he produces this very impressive looking greatsword. It is shimmering silver, it's crisp, it has these black lines of adamantite running down the center of it, splintering off into the blade itself. He hands it over to you. It's like, that's what I could come up with, melting down most of that garbage silver armor and a couple of pieces of those adamantites.
Like...
haven't named it yet, but ooh, some of my best work.
Oh, we'll find a name for it, undoubtedly.
Werblin, I know you wanted some stuff too, but I didn't have enough left over to make anything for you yet. If you can bring me some more stuff, I can absolutely make some for you and the rest of your friends.
I've only got a single chunk of adamantite at the moment.
Let me see what I can do with that, if you don't mind. So he takes that. It's like, this will take a little bit. I'll get back to you.
I look at the sword.
I
don't even think I could deadlift that thing.
It's let me give you the stats on this thing.
Yes, please.
It is a 2d6 greatsword, heavy, two-handed. Because it's partially silver, it overcomes damage resistance on lycanthropes, wraiths, and devils. Ooh. Yes. Also, because it's reinforced with adamantite, attacks against inanimate objects automatically count as crits. It is very durable.
So you can like bust down doors and stuff?
Yes. If you were going to bust down a door, this would be the sword to use.
Holy crap.
Is it shiny?
It's very shiny, having a lot of silver.
You just
it's gleaming, in fact.
As you sheath it, like you like feel like there's like fidgeting, and just like they're like gnawing on the handle, just like
What?
Oh, awesome! I'm here. Sorry.
This sword is very enticing. This is the shiniest thing in town, more or less.
Pluck's just like big anime eyes at
I'm getting my mojo back.
Now, of course, my shop's open to anything else I will have to charge you for. I am running a business. But, find me more of those chunks of adamantine. I'd be happy to apply my craft in your service.
Ironhoof, I cannot express my gratitude.
Oh, don't even worry about
It's a
it.
beautiful weapon.
Oh, thank you.
I can't wait to smite my foes with it.
My passion is crafting the best arms and armor available. That's what I'm all about.
You've done well.
Thank you.
Of course, of course. Let me know if you find any other treasure for me to melt down and turn into other stuff.
You've got anything I can buy? Armor, weapon-wise?
Yeah, sure. What are you looking for?
Better weapons, better armor.
Alright, let's see what you got there. You have like a short sword, right?
I'm a meat cleaver.
A meat cleaver.
D6.
What are the stats on D6?
Yeah.
Oh, then he can totally hook you up. So he brings down a newly forged series of long swords. They're just slightly curved down the center. They're 1d8 slashing weapons. They're versatile, so if you choose to use two hands, it becomes a 1d10.
Okay.
It's got a little F engraved into the handle for Fairhaim.
Okay.
So he brings this out and he's like, "For you, 15 gold per sword."
I'll take 2.
All right, sir. Here you go.
Can I sell him my D6 meat cleaver and D4 dagger?
Oh yeah, sure. He looks at them and he's like, "Oh, not bad. I'll throw you 8 gold."
You've got yourself a deal.
There you go. I like this one. He hands over the two 1d8 great long swords with versatile. Anything else I can do to help you guys?
Armor.
Oh.
Yes. What are you looking for?
Something better than this chainmail.
All right. What's the
15
stats on
AC.
that? It's what? I'm sorry.
15 AC.
15. It should be like it says something like your dex plus something.
Oh.
Right.
I probably recorded that incorrectly then.
That's okay. You said you have
13 AC on the chainmail.
13 AC.
Oh, that's my total
Right.
AC after putting it on.
so it's
3.
+2 or +3.
I think.
All right.
No, it is +2 because the magic bracelet gives me 1.
Okay. So Ironhoof takes a look at the armor you have. It's like, yeah, I can upgrade you. Hold on a second. He goes through his wares, produces. You have medium armor proficiency, correct?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. He produces this very very well crafted looking breastplate. It's a thick piece of steel. Doesn't look like it's going to weigh you down much. This thing is going to be yours was 13 plus your dex modifier, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. This one is 14 plus your dex modifier.
So that puts me at 16 total.
Yes. And he says again, for you, friend price, 200 gold.
Deal.
Gotcha. He gives you the breastplate. If you want to sell him your current, was it chain shirt? Something like that. He'll take that off your hands for 20 gold.
So 480 is, or no, sorry, 200 is the price.
200 price, and he'll give
So,
you 20 gold for your
180 then.
Yeah.
I haven't ever interacted with him before.
I don't think so. No, you've sort of stayed away from the smithy this entire time.
I like kind of like poke out from behind Kovacs, just like.
You oversee them doing business, and swords are being traded back and forth. Pretty shiny weapons, shiny armor, so it's attractive to you.
Do I see anything shiny for sale that's maybe not a weapon? Just like, oh, that looks nice.
Let's see. I have a fun thing of just to roll for that. Yeah, he also makes these like little pieces of jewelry. He's got little mazes on them. You know, he's a minotaur. So he makes necklaces, bracelets, little chains you can hang off the side of your outfit if you're feeling very JRPG-ish. Assorted belts and buckles in that same effect. Anything specific because he can also make custom things for you if you have something in mind.
I like point at one of the maze necklaces. I'm like, what's that?
Oh, you like that, huh?
Really shiny.
Yeah, that's That maze is where I used to live, where my people used to live. So it's a cultural artifact.
Oh.
No, it's not an artifact. It's just a necklace.
Oh,
You interested?
Your home is very small.
It's a metaphorical home. It's much larger than that.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Interested?
I am. It's very pretty.
Oh yeah, thank you. Well, I'll give that to you for 5 gold.
Oh, alright. No, just, like, he takes out his gold to, like, sort through it. It's this big-ass bag that just kind of... Wouldn't.
You're all just sort of waiting, like...
He just kind of, like...
Thank you.
Thank
Takes
you.
it off.
How
There's
much do we all
3...
have?
Huh?
How much gold do we all have? Was it
I've got just over 1,000.
Yeah, after all your
Total,
investments.
Total, like, on hand.
okay? Everyone has like 200.
I have
Ish.
60.
I got my own stash from...
Yeah, I got a stash early on.
That's
But I didn't trust you guys. I stole a bunch of gold.
He hands you the necklace. There's 3 labyrinth-shaped carvings on it. They're tiny little mazes that are carved out of a mix of metal and adamantite. Very small trace amounts of adamantite. One large pendant in the center that is the largest labyrinth, and 2 on the side. And he lets you know, it's like, no, if you ever go out and get that enchanted, the metal takes very well to that. So
He looks down and just kind of like...
don't. Okay, yeah, that's fine. It's hard metal. He's not gonna hurt himself.
He does this a lot.
Yeah, that's fine.
Takes and walks away.
Anything else the blacksmith can help you with while you're here?
What would it take to craft a proper breastplate?
Proper as in better than average store quality?
Sure. I like your quality so far.
Okay, well, what armor are you wearing right now?
Chain shirt?
Chain shirt just like his?
Yeah.
He can also get you one of those if you'd like. He's not out of them yet or anything. It's like, well, you like your friends?
Sure. How much was it again?
For you guys, 200.
You might want to make it a little bigger.
Oh yeah, I'll find a size that actually fits.
I assumed he knew that. Sure, let's do it. 200.
All right. And he reaches for another one, just reminding you, you find me any more of these little things, I'll make you some fun stuff. He hands it over to you, 200 gold. If you want to sell him yours, he'll take it off your hands for, how much did I say? It was like 20 gold,
Yeah.
Yeah. He'll
Okay.
hand you 20 gold for your old equipment.
Gotcha.
All right, so you go ahead and make that transaction. You guys hear kind of from, since Pluck is still in the area, you hear off to the side, can I get equipment?
I don't know, can you?
Who was that? Who just said that? Me. Who?
No one.
Was that you?
Hey,
Can I get equipment?
He does this bird thing.
Roll deception with advantage.
Cool. So... now
Nice.
20.
Oh! Well, that's a real good trick you got there. I like the way you change your voice. That's really neat.
Thank you.
It's great.
Yeah, well, I just sold you a thing. Did you want something else?
Has Google ever said no?
Has Google ever said no?
I want to say no in the Google voice. I was
Oh.
like, no, I'm actually good. I just wanted to show you my...
Oh, yeah, he said no. You've heard him say no.
Like, no.
Okay. Nice.
I'm gonna like kind of like walk away, just out of hearing distance.
As you walk away, and like Google MacGuffin looks up at you and it's like, I could have used a tiny sword and shield.
Pluck thinks about it. He's like, that would actually be adorable. I'm gonna go back, but don't say anything.
Okay, thanks.
I will go back.
Oh, hey, welcome back.
Do you have a tiny sword and shield?
Awkward silence.
Like, my kind of tiny?
Little smaller.
How small are we talking?
Oh, Pluck.
You know, like, imagine, what's the smallest you go?
Did you just point at me?
No, at all.
He kind of goes through his stuff. It's like, I have this letter opener. It's in the shape of a tiny sword.
Like that.
He kind of takes it in his fingers and plucks it out. and it's got this matching tiny shield to go with it, but it's not.
That's perfect. I'll take
Okay, here. You know what? You just take that.
I just like tuck it away.
Oh, good.
So good.
In your pocket, you'd see that it's floating it next to its body.
I like try to like cover it. Like
I'm ready for adventure.
I'm also covering my mouth so he thinks I'm saying it.
You are ready for adventure, Pluck. Good job.
Question. Did we get adamantine breastplates?
No. Those are regular breastplates. You would have to bring him adamantine. Is there anything else anyone would like to take care of tonight?
Keeping the damn rock quiet.
All right. Everyone's really glad you're back. K-Tree seems to be off on some tasks, so you're not sure where she's off to, but she's not present. The kids are super glad to have you back. You know, they welcome you home. They tug on your, they tug on your clothes. Asked if you brought them back anything. Presents. We're orphans. Presents. No presents for the orphans.
I just kind of stare at them.
Give one a short sword.
Short sword. Oh my god! You're like,
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
Here, I give one a throwing knife.
Yay! They take the weapons and they run off and they start to chant, but Shady Jeff stops Sass, who was at the head of the pack, and he says, "Now, Sass, remember what we said. Now that we have more people coming into Fairhaim, we have to be a little more family friendly. So what do we chant now instead? Peace and love. Peace and love. It's not as good. I know. He just sort of winks off into nothing.
Anya couldn't have approved that.
No, this is for money-making purposes only. Now that the night is settling, you guys sort of retire back into the pretty cook. The pretty cook makes you a fabulous meal, welcoming you back. You notice it's not just bugs now. He does have the Underdark menu still for you guys, so don't worry. But he's got all sorts of regular food now. He's got meat pies. He's got pork. He's got beef. Your investment into his inn has paid off greatly. Food is real good. Pretty cook is a pretty good chef.
I'm sitting there eating like mice, like with the fork, and then Snick is also eating a mouse.
Snick, you just sort of see Snick wiggle out onto the table and unhinge its jaw and just sort of like, as you guys are also eating food, so it's just kind of rolling around the table, digesting, and settling into a tiny
Just lovely.
Snick is good.
Yes, it tastes very good, I'm sure.
You're not Snick.
delicious Fairhaim rodent cuisine. Nom 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 nom.
He says it's good. You're right.
Can I like try to find maybe a table off in the corner that's like just a little out of hearing distance?
Sure. You brood in the corner.
Well, do I still have Google on me?
Oh yes, you do. It has taken a de facto home in your pocket.
Cool.
Also, Snick is wearing a tiny hat now.
Yes.
It's a little snake, tiny white hat.
Oh, this is lovely.
Perfect.
Your new friend made this for me. I like him.
Oh, he's good.
Yes. Very trustworthy, probably.
You think he might be delicious?
No, it's rock.
If we eat him, we gain magic powers.
I don't think that is how it works.
If we eat him, other people have to like me.
Oh, Anya.
What? Snake, I just want friend.
Snick pats your arm with its tail. All right, so you're in the corner brooding.
I'm gonna like show. I'm gonna show Google the necklace I just got. Like, do you know how to enchant things?
Google MacGuffin looks up at the necklace. What did you have in mind?
I'm not sure what you got. But if you can, then...
You'll need to be a little specific. I work well off of specificity.
Oh. Well, and I want to, like, take the bracelet and put it on her, but just, like, kind of hold it.
Just, like, leaning it on its head?
Yeah, just, like, so it's just maintaining contact. Like, just so it'll stay on. Like, I'll just hold it. Like, I don't know. What can you make it do?
It looks at the bracelet. Everyone else in the tavern, you guys are having dinner. You're finally kind of settling down for the night. Pluck, go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw for me really quickly.
Oh. Okay. Okay, that's +5. 12.
Fantastic. Okay. The stone is like, this is not something I can do myself, but I know someone who can. Would you like to come with me?
Where?
Oh, you'll see. Touch me.
I know we're friends.
No. Just on the head.
Oh. Alright. Is this like that?
Did you touch him? Okay. Pluck disappears from the room. Straight up vanishes.
Do we notice?
Yes. You look over, he was in the corner brooding. You look over again, he's gone.
Oops, and...
Where did the bird go? Did he run away with our stone?
So, just letting you know, the place he's taking you, time passes differently here. So you spend, I want to say, a few hours writhing around in this dark, chaotic space, right?
Well, that's good for him.
Yeah, you you want to scream, but you have no mouth. You see off onto the side, the stone is floating near what only appears to be a large, aberrationist, monstrous, formless thing whose body and mind is all around you and nowhere all at once. They seem to be having a very friendly conversation. You feel like you've been stuck in this hell for years, and then you're back at the table.
Whoa! What did you just do?
I just like chucked the stone at her.
I draw my swords.
I catch
Your necklace is now a +1 necklace of protection.
Look, what is wrong?
What did it do?
It did everything. It did nothing. I can smell colors.
Google, what did you do?
Did you sample the drugs again?
Oh, I wish. This is the
He
worst.
asked me to enchant his necklace. I couldn't do it, so
Me
I brought
next.
him to someone.
I want to go smell color.
We need
Was that wrong?
to get rid of that thing right now.
You did it
I
though?
knew this thing
I
was
did.
evil. Where did you take him?
You need to destroy
What does it
that.
do now?
I took him to a friend who enchanted his necklace. Was that
Oh,
wrong?
friends, a funny
Wait,
word.
what does the
What
necklace
kind
do
of
now?
friend?
Oh,
It should help him keep safe in combat. I thought that was
It's a
best for
protection
everyone.
necklace. Say thank you.
I asked you a question. What kind of friend?
I don't think the buff's worth them years of trauma.
Oh,
Better
big,
than-
large, tentacly. Very nice.
Look, you
At
must
least I think so.
Pluck, you were only gone for a minute.
Yeah,
tops.
he was gone for like 20 seconds.
I was there and I wasn't. I had no mouth and I was screaming and...
I knew this thing
I
was
take one of
evil.
his feathers out. Focus.
Well, Pluck,
Focus, Pluck.
I'm sorry if that was a negative experience for you.
Oh, negative!
you were
That's
just
what we'll
trying to
call it then.
Look, I sell you this. Look, I sell you feather. 5 gold.
I just smack it out of her hand. I just like storm off.
Pluck!
I'm gone.
I put my swords away.
Oh, I feel bad.
No, Google, you were helping.
Describe
Thank
this friend.
you. We appreciate it.
Oh, it's a djinn friend I met a long time ago. He doesn't like a lot of he's not a very social person.
You met that Jim?
A djinn.
The Jin.
Does he have a name?
You know, like a big ass
Do I
genie
know what that
thing.
is?
Oh, I thought he meant like a working.
Roll Arcana if you have it.
Yeah.
Oops. No! I lost
10.
my dice. Hold on a second, I'm gonna go retrieve my dice. Oh my god. Oh! I'm knocking down the whole set! And there was a natural 1 on the floor.
Of course it was.
Yes.
Bodes well.
What did you get?
A 10.
A 10. You vaguely know that a djinn is some sort of magical thing. You've heard of it having large amounts of magical power. It's a very high level spellcaster. That's all you know. It's not something you see on every day.
Okay. A djinn.
A djinn.
Where is it?
Oh, it lives on its own plane. You probably wouldn't like it there, seeing how Pluck reacted. Sorry, Pluck, I didn't think about that part.
But it only took 20 seconds, and now he's got his sweet necklace.
Oh, 20 seconds here, yes.
It was years.
Years.
Months? I don't... He was just sitting there.
Did you get any great feathers?
No, it doesn't look like Pluck has aged today.
Do you want to buy feather? I have to.
He just like swipes it back.
But to make it up to you, I have come up with a plan to get another bracelet for you guys.
Tell us! Wait, I don't need a bracelet. I don't do magic.
Oh, I also take the bracelet back off the thing. Just like, you gotta never touch it.
That's fair.
Okay, what's your plan?
Well, I've done some initial research on the Blacksteel Isles, and I've come up with some theories about how you can get this next one. I know that you all have met a guard captain by the name of Vigil, have you not?
Don't know.
Indeed we have.
Maybe?
Yes, tall tiefling woman.
Yeah.
Yes. Very gullible, as I have seen.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I suppose the easiest way is to contact Vigil, either lie or trap her, and or kill her for her bracelet.
Yay!
Where?
But I assume that the person in charge of this town will not like that very much.
Well, we won't tell her.
That's one option. Would you like to hear the second?
Yes?
Sure.
Yes.
There is a second guard captain who makes his rounds around this area. His name is Nico Havenspear. Nico Havenspear is a guard captain who has spent generations guarding Allhaven from all attackers. His family is well known in the city. He's somewhat of a celebrity, in fact.
Do not kill hero. Kill woman.
I know for a fact that he takes daily baths out in a glen, under a waterfall, not too far from you. I know for a fact that he is not guarded during this time.
Let's go.
What makes Nico so famous around here?
He is an extremely charismatic, powerful warrior. Also, it appears he's very attractive.
Oh, let's go.
Okay.
Classically. Textbook.
Anya.
Yes.
You have.
I've read many things.
What?
Oh, okay.
Are you thinking what
What do
I'm
you
thinking?
say?
What?
Rather than kill this fellow,
Yes.
you seduce him.
Seduce! With my snake face. No one likes my snake face.
You could disguise yourself, right?
When I have
Since you're always
bracelet.
dying for copulation, you know,
I'm
we might as
dying
well
for
put that
copulation.
to some use.
If we do this, we get another bracelet. So why don't you just borrow somebody's bracelet?
Alright,
Alright.
Anya.
Yes.
I told Kovacs earlier, I don't like any of you. I dislike some of you more. But
There aren't that many of us.
You said I'm at 8 though.
Yeah, you're alright. What I'm trying to say is, I'm not good at this.
What?
If you help me find my lost family member, I will get you this bracelet and help you with whatever you need, and maybe we can call it
Like
friendship.
a friendship!
Yay! This is like tiny like sword and shields.
Snake!
Yes,
I'm
hello.
a friend.
Yes, I heard. Congratulations,
I
Anya.
stopped trying and it made a friend.
Yes, just like
I did not say I was your friend
you're
yet.
getting closer though.
All I have to do is kill some people to save his daughter.
Just like you thought.
I
Just
never
like
said
I
you
thought.
had to kill him either.
Kill. We probably have to kill.
I'm against killing an innocent man.
He's not innocent, he's killing.
Google MacGuffin.
Yes.
Is Neko a good man?
Define good.
Does he hurt others for his own personal gain?
No, he is just and strong. He believes in saving the innocent.
Damn it.
What about Tiefling?
She also wants to pursue her own form of justice and bring balance and equality to the island.
Well, she'll have to do it without magic.
This Nico guy sounds like the easiest path, though.
But Nico is
And it's not like we're killing him or we're giving him a lady. He'll be happy.
As long as we don't kill him, I'm fine with this plan.
We won't kill him.
These nobles have no business stripping common folk of their magic, so...
I got it.
We got a plan.
We take and then we send note. Hello, if you wanting magic bracelet, you can go to the Tiefling Woman. You're welcome.
Pluck's still in the corner, just like, I haven't seen through your darkness like that.
Yeah, you've seen some shit today, Pluck. No one understands what you've seen.
No one at the wheel.
What did I tell you about experimenting with psychedelics?
I could use anything. That sounds great.
Would you like him to throw up? I throw up these mouse for you.
That's like half a mouse is vomited off to the side.
It's for you, my friend.
Looks like
Well, at least she's trying.
he just like
You obtain half a mouse.
Regurgitate.
Half a regurgitated mouse.
hold on, let me write that.
Yeah,
down.
write that down.
Delicacy.
Yeah.
Half a-
Fits in the size of your palm. Alright, is there anything else you guys like to take care of before the night's out? Anything else you want to ask Google MacGuffin?
Tricks.
I'd like to get some nicer clothes than the rags.
Oh, did you want to stop by the blacksmith really quick?
I go with.
Okay.
I'll go with
The
her.
blacksmith sells clothes?
I mean, he sells armor, so if you want something with actual AC,
Let's
he's-
go. Girls.
Girls trip. We go buy some killing weapons.
Yeah.
We go buy some armoring to prevent the killing
Yeah.
of us. It's a good time.
Yes.
All right, you guys head out and you manage to catch Ironhoof before he closes up shop for the night.
Hi.
Oh, hey!
We're part of the group that funded your new transformation.
Yeah, I know you guys. Welcome.
You might be recognizing me from
Yes, I know you built the
Town
statue.
Square.
Yeah, no, I saw that. Yeah.
Statue.
Yeah.
So do you have anything to deliver now that you've grown the shop?
Deliver? Well, what do you mean deliver? Like
Like some nice items to repay us for funding your...
Oh, I see. Well, like I told your friends, I'm gonna give you guys a permanent friend discount at my shop.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
And of course, if you manage to pick up any materials like adamantite, I could craft fun stuff for you. For free, of course. I always like to practice my craft.
My hoofy friend.
Yeah. That's a little racist, but that's all right.
I having things to sell.
Yes, well, what would you like to sell?
Alright, I having this bureaucracy ring.
Ooh,
You like
ring
it?
of bureaucratic
So
wizardry.
Yes, and he's dead. They threw him in a sandpit.
Oh, so it's got no owner.
No, never.
Huh. Interesting.
Do you know that?
I don't know. Tales have been told.
Yeah, I don't... That was a secret between the two
Oh,
of us.
never mind. Honor magically disappear. Not to be seen again.
Oh, I could have sworn you said he fell into a sandpit.
Oh, sorry, I was speaking abyssal.
Roll deception with disadvantage.
Fuck. 9.
I happen to speak a little abyssal. And that was not abyssal, that was just gobbledygook. Look, I don't care what happened to the guy, just it doesn't have an owner, right?
Right, and Gobbledygook is our friend. Don't talk bad about him.
Okay. He can give you a solid 200 gold for this ring.
Oh, I take. Alright, and now what else I having for you is this blood.
What blood is that?
It's a little blood of man named Fizzy Pot.
This is Lord Fizzlepot's blood.
Yes.
Was this his ring?
Like, listen. I meet many people on my travels. I'm not sure.
So what you're saying is you killed Fizzlepot
What?
took his blood and his useless ring.
No, I didn't.
No, he died and he left her the ring in his will.
I took.
Roll Deception. With disadvantage.
What?
Yeah.
14.
I'm having an incredibly hard time believing you.
Look,
But look. I don't care what happened to Fizzlepot. He was a dick. Alright? If you killed him, great! If you didn't, great! But I think you killed him. Anyway, the ring I'll take, the blood,
is
you keep for yourself.
listening.
No,
Pretty soon.
no, this
Far
is a
future.
blacksmithy. We don't take blood.
what about the vial? You like the vial?
No. No, don't pour that. Don't. Oh, it's happening. Oh, it's everywhere. Oh, okay.
I sell you this vial.
You know what? I'll take it just so you'll leave.
Yes.
Here's a gold piece.
One golden.
One gold piece.
Well, at least the blood was good.
What can I do for you instead?
Would you like to buy this kitchen knife?
Is that the kitchen knife you got from the Pretty Cook, or is that the one
From the
Okay.
original kitchen.
I mean, I suppose it's all right. I'll give you a gold piece for it.
Okay.
Okay, here you go.
And do you have any weapons that I could carry with one hand that...
Yes, absolutely. Are you a swords lady or an axe lady? He goes through his stuff.
Oh, whatever hurts the most.
Or maybe a giant hammer lady. He's going through his stuff.
That'd be cool too, but if it's too big, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll find the right one for you. He goes through his equipment and he finds for you a where'd it go? A battle axe. It's forged in the style of Fairhaim, the little F in the little logo. It's a dark colored battle axe. It looks like it could be it could have flecks of adamantite in it, but you're not sure. He hands it over to you. It's got it's 1d8 slashing, but it's got the versatile feature. So if you use two hands, it's 1d10. So
Even
you can,
for my size.
yeah, it's perfect for your size. So when you wield it with two hands, it's 1d10. He's like, for you, we'll do 15 gold.
13 gold.
Ooh. He considers it.
I bat my eyes and give a little bit the puppy dog eyes.
It's just fine. 13 gold. 13 gold.
Thank you.
What then for me? I need a new armor and new weapon
Oh, what are you looking for?
to kill my enemies.
Okay, well, what are you using right now? Is what I'm trying to
I
say.
have this little short sword.
All right. What's the stats on your short swords?
1d6.
1d6. You don't have martial weapons training, do you?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Where is that?
Yeah, you got simple weapons.
Simple weapons.
Weapons.
I don't think I can do anything better than what you have if you're not trained for it. Can you use one of these? He takes this giant war mace off the top of his shelf and hands it to you.
Not wanting.
Okay.
Snack, you wanting mace? You want the mace?
Yeah,
Huh?
Snick.
Snack, I give you mace. I'll take it for my little friend.
Oh, okay. He hands you this massive. It counts as a warhammer. So he hands it over to you. 15 gold, 1d8 bludgeoning, and it's also got versatile, so it can be used as 1d10.
Oh, stick, just like with it in its mouth.
And for how about armor? I have nothing.
Yes. Let me fix that up for you. Let's see. Do you guys have any armor proficiencies?
Light and medium.
Light and medium. Gotcha.
Seeing.
For you, though, I do just keep in mind barbarians do have extra abilities when you're not wearing armor. So just do you want medium or light?
Let's go with light for now.
Okay. He hands over.
There's no point unless it's at least studded leather.
He does, in fact, have some the stud leather. He brings it down from a shelf and hands it to you. Friend price is 20 gold. It's going to be 12 plus your dex modifier for AC. For Anya, do you have any armor proficiencies?
Light armor.
Okay. He also can get you one of these studded leather armors for 20 gold.
Okay, what are the stats?
So it's 12 plus your dex modifier for your AC.
12.
Total.
This actually doesn't help me.
Okay. And then you can give it back to him for a full refund.
Yep.
Alright, so he takes it back for you.
Do you have an Iron Hoof shopper's card?
Do you have
guys already
any
have
cute
it.
cloaks?
Cute cloaks. He's looking around. The closest thing he has is he has this very colorful purple drape, but with they're technically curtains. But I could make this into something, maybe. Do you want me to make you a pretty cloak?
That'd be great.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna try that. See me tomorrow, I'll see if I can have something. He's picking up like tiny sewing needles in his massive hands like, this is gonna be a long night.
This poor guy.
Sir Huffington.
That's not my name, but close.
I would be liking to buy shiny things for a friend.
What kind of shiny things?
He's a bird. He's
The one that came by here earlier?
I don't know.
The only bird person in this
Yes,
village?
probably.
Okay, yeah, that guy.
Do not call him a chicken.
I did not say
That's
that word.
good. Wow, that's very good. Do you have snake friend?
Do you count?
Yay!
He says with a troubled face, like, hey.
I'm liking shiny things to cheer up, bird friend.
All right. Well, I just sold him that necklace. I'm sure he's loving that right now.
Oh yeah, he caused him mental torment apparently.
Oh.
Good job.
That usually doesn't do that.
Give me shiny things.
All right. Well, he looks. He sees. He makes all sorts of little maze-like knickknacks. He has some shiny rings. If you're interested in those.
I'll take a ring.
All right.
And a bracelet.
You take. He hands you like a little bracelet. It's got like a little puzzle pattern in it, and the ring is a little puzzle ring that you can actually solve.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah, it's for fun.
Can you do an engraving? On the
What do you want?
To bird friend Pluck, I hope your mental anguish not lasting too long. Love, your best snake friend. Anya, I will get my revenge.
He's so good that he does it real time as you say it.
Cool.
There you go.
Thank you.
That's a
very much.
weird message, and here's your puzzle ring.
Is it free?
No, that'll be another 2 gold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome.
Write that down, by the way. It's on there now. The description.
What does it say again?
I don't know, Anya, what does it say?
To bird friend
To bird-
Pluck. From
All right.
your best snake friend.
Is there anything else you guys want to take care of tonight? Okay, so we will say that you take you get a good night's sleep. You're rested. In the morning, bright and early, you each of you gets a visit from the Stone of Golor in your rooms, just sort of knocking its tiny shield and sword together. It's like, it's time for adventure, friends. It's time for adventure. Let's go.
What?
I'm so excited.
I didn't know you had an alarm clock feature, Google.
Let's go seduce and or murder this man.
Okay.
Why are you so anxious, Google?
I'm always so thrilled to learn things and experience things. This is going to be so much fun.
I kind of like her.
Well, I guess...
Stone,
I have
what is
no
your
real-
preferred pronoun?
I have no real gender. You can call me whatever you like. I am a stone.
Stone.
Can you seduce the god, Captain?
I could try. I don't know if it will work.
Could you
I
make
bet
it
you could
easier
do
for
it.
her to do it?
The stone looks at you.
What am I doing?
It glows green,
Why?
and suddenly you've got eyeshadow.
Whoa! What do
That
you
is the best I can do.
What? Oh.
They
Please.
did your makeup.
Now I am making up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, if you
very
look into some
nice.
reflective surface, you're like, oh, it's really nice.
Wow.
The stone knows what it's doing.
Stone, you have true calling as my makeup artist friend.
I am good at very many things.
Why you are?
Why?
I said,
Life is long and chaotic. You pick up many skills.
this is true.
So, let's go?
Let us go.
Onward!
Yeah, we don't want to miss his shower time.
Shower time.
When is his shower? Google, when will this man be vulnerable?
He should be naked and bathing in the next hour.
Let's go!
I suppose we should get a move on.
Can't wait.
And we should hide and turn her into whatever he would most be attracted to.
I will give her the bracelet when we get there.
Alex just like staring at Google, just like.
Good morning, Pluck.
Pluck? No
How are you
darkness
feeling?
today.
There's darkness everywhere.
No darkness.
You guys are like having this conversation as you journey through the woods. On your way, however, let's see what happens. Aha. So, you're on your way, making your way through the woods to this glen that Google MacGuffin has described to you. When you start hearing a bunch of hisses and snarls and growling.
Anya, shut up back there.
I'm not doing anything.
It does sound reptilian, weirdly enough. As you round the corner from a tree, you notice what looks to be ransacked cart. And hovering over it are 3 scaly lizard folk creatures. And in the tree above them, it's Filbert. Filbert has climbed the tree because he was attacked by lizard folk. Oh boy! Help!
What is that?
Help!
What do I know about lizard folk?
Yeah, same.
Roll, let's say, roll history.
17.
16.
Nice.
Nothing.
Nothing?
Rolled a nothing.
Yeah. Lizard folk are interesting creatures. They're not necessarily evil, per se. They're just, lizards. They're a fairly neutral group of folks. They don't experience emotion the same way normal creatures do. They are very logical and cold. They're
Do they
very
wear human
practical.
skins and run multi-billion-dollar companies?
No,
Okay.
not in this world.
Asking for a friend.
Right. So you see them just ransacking Filbert's cart, and he is going to make a quick. He sees you guys, and with all the forethought in the world, goes, "Hey guys, help!"
We don't know him.
The lizard folk turn around. You see, like, one of them has a spear, but only one. One has a spear. The other look back at you and hurriedly continue to ransack the cart. You see that they're stealing potions, they're stealing food, and they're stealing clothing.
I want to intimidate him.
All right.
Can I help?
Sure.
Double intimidate.
Right. If you want to, tell you what, if you want to help him intimidate, roll a d6, and you can add that to your intimidate roll because he's sort of like playing good / bad cop next to you.
Nice.
I got a 3.
It's a 1.
That's gonna be great.
Okay. So you step forward and you puff out your chest and you turn to the lizard folk with every intention to talk it down or shout it down, and instead you just sort of like you belch because you had way too much stew from the night earlier and a little trickle of saliva runs down your face. The lizard just awkwardly sits there and looks at you.
I lean into him. Are you the bad cop or am I?
Horribly not in the mood.
The lizard growls something back at you. Does anyone speak Draconian or
I think I do.
No?
Let me see.
Yeah, you do.
I like see this failed like intimidation attempt, and using skulking, can I just like try and like Just like hide in just anything around.
Roll stealth.
Alright.
I speak Draconian.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Hey, you like literally vanish from sight.
I see as I'm just like,
Nope. Just a feather where he once was.
The rocks are plug again.
What you hear is like,
Leave us alone, fleshling. All we require is food and medicine, and then we'll be gone. We are no danger to you.
So I want to talk back to him.
yeah, you start hearing this weird hissy match.
I tell him, we will leave you alone if you spare the Filbert's life and give us half of your steel.
All right. Roll persuasion with advantage because they do want to get out of there.
What is that?
That's a 4.
It's
Yeah.
a weird looking 4. 10? No, 11.
11. The lizard folk is like,
Or we take all of it, and you can have your turtle friend.
Nothing working for me. Please, from lizard-ish person to lizard, we can be friends. I will not... Look, we have crazy girl. She has demon inside, and it kills.
you see her pointing at you like,
I don't like the fact that she's our only negotiator here.
This one create political upheaval.
the lizard's like,
We don't know what that means.
He throw over government. This one, he not 5 years old like I thought. He has daughter.
the lizard folk kind of perk up at the overthrow government thing though. They're like,
Wait,
Yes.
you have experience overthrowing empires.
Well, I have experience secondhand.
You need to help us.
With what?
The All Havens. We're dying.
Why?
We are being driven from our homes. Our women and children are starving in the streets. Help us.
You are starving?
they're like
My
on
friend.
closer look they are emaciated and they're stealing food.
My friend,
Anya, what are they saying?
they're needing help. It's not bad. They're hungry and their children dying in street.
Lizard folk, do you speak common? Okay, now.
No.
Undercommon? Deep speech? Oi!
Hey, you have me. I am trustworthy.
Oh, wonderful. Reassuring.
What can we be doing? We cannot hurt other people. We are trying to staying low.
I don't know what you could do to help if you're not up for hurting anyone. We want to overthrow the All Havens. Burn it down to the ground.
Why don't you live in my orphanage?
What?
I feed you. I have friend he cooking mice.
What is an orphanage?
It is where the sad little children. Oh no, I don't have parents.
We have sad little children.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Bring. I will take care of children. How many?
Hundreds.
Oh shit. Listen. Just you're not making any friend by killing and
during all
ravaging.
this, can Plug try to sleight a hand and like steal some of the stuff while they're talking?
I was thinking about that.
Sure. Roll sleight of hand.
Do I get any kind of advantage being all hidden? And
No,
stuff? Okay.
no, because there's still two lizard folk literally right there going through stuff.
7.
Okay, so you
just like-
you stealth up and then you're like, I don't know any other better way to do this. You just reach over and just start taking stuff from the cart right in front of the lizard folk.
So I'm just like,
They,
I just, like,
they
put it
crouch
back.
down. Right.
My friend, listen. I do not even care about Fleshling. Fleshling killed my parents. So, after we do what we need to be done here, I will help you destroy everybody.
Is that a promise?
Yes, I promise.
Okay.
you hear Pluck like, why?
What?
Oh wait, I don't understand.
Yeah, you don't understand. So Filbert's just still in the tree like, guys?
Filbert,
Hello?
I negotiate for your life.
Oh, good, thank you.
They're taking all your stuff, but
What?
you will be alive.
Oh.
They're needing. Sorry.
I guess that works. That was for us. I wanted to stock up on the store, but I guess we can...
Okay, Leaving him a couple things so he can remake profits. We must make him peace.
So the lizard folk hurry and take everything they can carry. They left you a couple changes of clothes, 1 potion, and a carrot.
Hey, look at that, Filbert!
They slowly back away from you, you know, eyes darting around, and when they're in, like, at a safe distance, they scurry off into the woods.
I fixed it.
Bye.
Yeah. After we are done with mission here, we kill everybody. 50-50.
Excuse me?
That was the bargain they struck, yes.
We kill who?
We kill their captors.
Anya has promised the lizard folk that you will help them murder everyone in Allhaven once you are finished with your mission.
Looks like Google can translate too.
It's true. Dude, the stone is not in it.
Perhaps the lizard folk would benefit from us murdering those in places of power so that their people may be free.
Or we just... Why do we need to help things we knew for like 20 seconds?
Because, Bluck, you heartless Bluck.
I don't know what happened. I don't know why you burped. I don't know what you said. Why don't we just go ambush the man in his natural bathtub in the woods, get the bracelet, and figure out what we're actually doing here?
I'm for that.
Okay, well, I don't know what's happening, so I'm gonna go home.
Filbert!
Yes?
Don't leave the village again.
Oh, okay.
Filbert, you forgot Carrot.
Thanks.
Welcome.
I'll see you back on the homestead.
Yeah, you will.
Oh, boy. He just very slowly makes his way back.
He's not going to make it.
Alright, so, continuing on. You encountered the lizard folk. And now, it takes about another 25-ish minutes. You all make it to a ringed clearing in the forest. You hear the splash of water off in the distance. You see like a natural stream / river leading to this area where it's a very small, I want to say like 7 to 8 foot wide pond. Right? There's very lovely green grass growing around it. You see there is in fact a small waterfall off to the far north side of this clearing, and sure enough, you see a figure beneath the waves, a dark-haired figure, sort of just, you know, taking a bath. Hair goes down to the mid-back. Very nude. Make a perception check once you surrounded this clearing.
8.
8.
15.
15.
8.
19.
Nice.
9.
9. All right. So Kovacs, you spot immediately because you've been trying. You trained your eyes to look for this because this is exactly why you're here. He is bathing under the waterfall. However, off to the side on a rock, 25 feet away from him, sits the silver bracelet. You see past that rock and see on the other side of the tree, resting against this tree, is a black spear with a golden spear tip.
Ooh.
It looks incredibly expensive.
Everyone be quiet. He's right there. I see the bracelet.
I am seeing.
Don't get too close.
Give her the bracelet.
What else do you see?
There is a nice spear.
Show me.
Look good in the. See if you look past that tree.
Can I see it if she shows me?
Yeah,
It's that shiny thing.
you see it. It's
Look how
very...
good it would look pierced through the body of our enemy.
And as an experienced mercenary, it's not only showy and like attractive, visually attractive looking, you can tell it's very well constructed. This is one hell of a spear.
So
Do I hear
good
this?
attractive.
Look, is it shiny?
It's very shiny.
The tip,
We're
the
not
golden
leaving
tip is
without
very
it.
shiny.
Like,
yeah.
I'm on it.
I've got
it. Don't worry, guys. I'm on this. I'm gonna cast Pass Without Trace,
Okay.
and then I want to try and stealth over to it.
Wait, Anya, take this. Make him invisible.
Ah.
Does that stack or no?
Can I?
Does that stack?
I mean,
I got this.
it-
I'm already like going off with my.
Okay, so you turn to try to get Anya to cast invisibility. Blood is already gone.
Do it to me.
It's alright, I got him.
For your interest, if Anya, you do notice that as the man turns and you know, it's that shampoo moment where he like has the water like fly out of his hair. You see that he has like a beauty mark right under his eye. This man is like perfectly textbook, classically attractive.
Listen, I have a better idea. You go for bracelet and I go for men. And I want to cast charm person.
From where you are?
No, I want to walk up.
Okay.
Let's see. It's 30 feet.
Why not just kick them and leave?
You haven't changed
Roll
your
stealth
appearance
with your. It's plus 10, right?
Yeah, it's plus 10.
You still look like yourself.
I'm going to charm.
Just make me invisible.
19.
19. Yeah, you
yet. Little thing.
you take the spear.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Okay.
I'm just
so
gonna
you
hide nearby.
stealth up to the thing and you take hold of the spear.
Just
It's cool in your hands. It's
it's
nice. You hear the blade hum a bit as you take it. It's very sharp.
Ooh.
All right. What else is happening?
I hear warblins, please, but I walk towards,
Is the bracelet like was the bracelet on the way to the spear or like is it kind of
It's off to the side. You'd
I'll
have
go
to-
for the bracelet.
well could I try to stealth over to the bracelet? Try
Werblin asked to do it first, so
Okay,
we'll try roll stealth.
Oh wait, was he within 10 feet of me when I cast it?
Werblin?
Yeah,
Oh,
when
yeah,
I cast
pass
Pass
without
Without
trace.
Trace.
Yes, yes, he was. So you
And
get the
he-
plus 10 as
yeah,
well.
you also get
Plus
plus
10 for
That's-
stealth?
Yeah,
Yeah, 24.
great. So you start making your way over undetected. While you're doing that, Anya, what are you doing now? And you guys are still like just kind of like
Yeah, I'm
don't know if good idea.
Hiding.
I'm hanging
Yeah.
back in case there's danger.
I want to walk, I want to get into range.
Mm-hmm.
And not show myself yet.
Right.
I don't know what my objective is, but I'm just gonna go for it. And then I cast charm person.
Just from a distance.
Yeah.
She's got a bracelet.
I gave
Yeah.
her mine. I
What's
put
your
everyone
spell
on me.
DC save that he has to make?
13.
Okay. All right. Let's see what happens.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
What was that one for?
Oh, didn't I roll?
No, not for charm person. You
Oh, never mind!
no, that was not a ranged attack thing. No, don't worry about that.
Oh.
Okay.
We'll see what happens now.
All right.
All right, you cast a spell. You notice him perk up, but he continues to wash, his ripped physique.
Helloing. Hello, knock knock.
Is that what you say?
I run back to them and dive into wherever they're hiding.
Okay. You acquire the bracelet.
Yeah, I put it on too.
I also want to go to where they are. I'm just like, guys, we already got this stuff. She can do whatever she wants. Yeah, we should go.
Probably right.
Probably.
She started to come around. Maybe we should
I made her a promise.
support
and I
her.
need her help.
Nico
She's also
Havenspear
got a
turns to you, his hair whipping around, is really gorgeous. Sees you, steps out of the waterfall. The water comes up to about the waist high, right?
Tasteful censorship.
Yes. Censorship. He says, "Excuse me, are you lost?"
No, yeah, I'm just walking, and then I find myself. Oh no, I'm in the stream.
Huh.
Yes.
Well, that's an interesting story.
Well, I'm. Since you're here, why don't you be joining my cult?
Do you often walk in on men bathing and then ask them to join your cult?
Well, it's very slow going here. Not many reptilians.
I want you to roll, not perform, just roll persuasion for me.
Okay,
Once.
21.
21. His kind of,
Blackjack.
his kind of, a suspicious, demeanor fades a bit and he gets a kind of smile on his face. It's like, That's funny. That's funny. So you actually have a cult?
Yes, it was accidental.
Wow. Wow,
Yes.
that's really interesting.
I have also a snake. Snake.
Pops out. Hello, I am here to help you in your mating ritual.
Snake, what do I do next?
Okay, I think you should approach him and then do the hip swagger.
Oh! So I approach and I just go,
Do we see this?
Yes, you see this.
Is that good?
Roll.
It looks okay to me.
roll a
weird there were
roll a straight charisma saving throw for that
saving
one.
throw, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, what is charisma? Oh, thank you.
It's the saving throw though.
15. Wait, no. 17.
17. Okay. He watches you approach, and he smiles to himself, and he's like, "You are by far the most unique woman I've met on these islands."
Thank you.
I'm sorry. My name is Nico Havenspear. May I have the pleasure of your name?
I am Anya, and this is but you may call him Snick.
Gotcha. All right. Well, pleased to meet you, Sneck.
Whoa, listen.
He walks closer to you,
Oh.
and you see his body rise out of the pond.
Uh-oh.
The water fades, and you see a hoof, and a second, and a third, and a fourth. This is a centaur.
Whoa, let me get this straight. Not only is you man, you are horse too?
Well, that's a little racist, but I am a centaur, yes.
Wow! Wow! What?
And as you're gaping at this nude centaur before you, that's where we'll call it and we'll take it. Oh my god!
Oh. Wow.
So, Nico Havenspear. Yes. That's dark and dicey, you guys.
What a session this was.
Right. Thank you for joining us.
Oh,
We'll pick it up next time. We'll see what happens with your new friend here.
Yeah. Before we go, any announcements?
Yeah. Any announcements you guys want to make before we head off?
Oh, let's
Anything
see.
coming out? Anything? All that stuff.
I'm about to announce 2 new music shows here in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Come on down.
And then I've actually got a show coming this Friday, June 15th in LA. It's a CD release show for the new album, which if you're in the area, come hang out. It's going to be fun. It's going to be great. And also, of course, follow Dark and Dicey on Twitter and also the subreddit and the Discord and all that good stuff.
And us.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. We love all the fan stuff. It's super cool.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Fan art and everything.
I'll also be at his show.
Yeah.
I'll be there too.
So you should come.
Come.
It's gonna be great.
Anyone else? All right. Well, that was the show, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be back next Monday, right?
Yeah.
One more Dark and Dicey. Until then, we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Centaur scenes.
Centaur.
Centaur censorship.